Slideshows are a very flexible feature within SquadWall. To get to the slideshows, simply click on the slideshow menu from the home screen. As an example of slideshow, we'll pull up this sample which has some static images in the background and also video backgrounds. So as you can see, you can actually go through and play the videos and they'll play as part of the slideshow. As slideshows are playing, still images will play for the specified period of time and videos play until they're completed and the next slideshow will be displayed. Slideshows can be done in various sizes. Here's a sample that's done in a standard 16 by 9 resolution. It's actually some SquadWall marketing material. So you see we have full screen 16 by 9 images in the back, and then we have text overlay and different image overlays on the slideshows themselves. To create a new slideshow, basically go back to slideshow menu and click add slideshow. You have multiple choices here. You can do a new slideshow, which will just create one from scratch. You can import a slideshow. You can use that to share slideshows between SquadWall instances. Or you can also do a network slideshow. So if you have multiple SquadWalls installed on your network, you can actually share a slideshow hosted on a separate unit. So we'll go ahead and click new slideshow. And so when you start, you have the choice to pick from standard aspect ratios. You can also do custom. So there are different templates within SquadWall that are specifically made for the different sizes of slideshow. In this case, let's do the 4 by 9 shorter columns, the one we actually used for the NCAA tournament demos. So we'll just call this Indiana University banner. And then you also have some other choices in here. So you can select default colors and font sizes for your slideshows. The play mode indicates how the slideshow will be played when it's displayed. You have different transition types, so you could fade, you could have a slide, you could have no transition and just switch slides instantly. Whether or not you want autoplay, so you can't actually control the slides. If you're in a presentation or something, you can increment the slides as you want, or you can just have them play through for display. If you want to loop, that basically means when we get to the last slide, the first slide will automatically start playing again. And then there's some other kind of options here. One other one to consider is the show time. So this is the number of seconds that a slide will be displayed on the screen before the next slide is shown. Typically, you can keep all the defaults, but you can tweak those as needed. So we'll go ahead and create our slideshow. And so now you'll see we have our first slide on here automatically. And let's see here. So we can go to the background. So you can put a background image on here if you'd like, and it'll fill the background space. Or you can just change the color. So in this instance, let's just change the color real quick. We'll just make it white. And then if we wanted to add an image or text, you can easily just select those. So we already have some files we've uploaded on here. So let's go ahead and we'll just grab the pennant on here. So you can grab this to resize, make them larger or smaller. And then also, if you hit Shift while it has been selected, you can actually spin the images. And then I can resize it again that way. And then if you want to get like an exact, I was trying to get this 90 degrees, maybe I missed a little bit, so I can actually go in here and set something exact if I want an exact angle on something. So there's first slide we have on there. We can save the slide and I'll update in the preview. If I'd like to add another slide to the show, then I can simply click this icon. And you can have the choice here of doing a single slide. If you do multiple slides, basically that'll let you like import a bunch of pictures at once, and it'll automatically make those the backgrounds. A lot of times that's good if you're doing like maybe at a family vacation, you're making a slideshow to share with people. You can import several pictures at once to make slides. And then the slideshow link actually lets you put an additional slideshow you've already made and then kind of embed that within this slideshow. So for this instance, we'll just do a single slide. And again, let's go ahead and change our background color to white. And then we'll, once again, just add an image, and just go through and we'll just pick this nice basketball we got here. And so we'll put that on there. So I'll save that, and so now we have a new slideshow that's got 2 different slides in it. And so now if I go back, so we've got our slideshows presented then. And so then if you look a little more at the wall layouts, you can kind of see what slideshows these are intended for. So if you go to the layout templates, hit the help sign, you'll get more detailed explanation about what each layout has, and you can actually see in here. So like this says, optional 4 by 9 apps may be added to the top. So this is the layout, for example, that was used for the March Madness demo videos. And so, different layouts or have different targets. So some of them are kind of for digital signage use. Maybe you're having a party and you want to maybe still show television shows for people, but also maybe show slideshows of an event or your family or something. That's some other features you can do there. So that's pretty much a good overview of the slideshow functionality. There's a lot of flexibility in it. You can use it, like I said, for a lot of different things. It can be used for digital signage, sharing family videos, weddings, branding. If you're, like we had the samples of the March Madness, show support for your favorite team while you're watching games.